this past weekend, we had our third annual TLC photo shoot. And every year they are incredible. And every year I'm just so proud and happy and inspired by the girls and what they've achieved. But this year, I don't know, it just felt extra special. Every year just feels better and better. And genuinely, this year was something else. It really just reminds me of how lucky I am to do what I do and how amazing it is when you have someone that fully puts their trust in you and your methods and just goes all in on the process, and to be able to celebrate the result that they are going to inevitably get from that. And this year it really was just that. And when I do photo shoots, I am not the kind of coach that's going to make you crazily restrict and do like a horrible, unsustainable prep for 8 weeks to get you super lean for you to then not be able to keep that result and revert straight back afterwards. Like, that's not what I'm about. That's not what I preach. And that's never been what I preach. And when I prep my girls for photo shoots, I actually don't prep them for photo shoots. I just prep them for life. So all of the girls that did a shoot with me have been working with me for at least a year. So we know that they've seen some incredible change, and it's just a lifestyle now. And that really is what it's all about. Like, it should be a lifestyle. And if you want to get far, if you want to truly change your body forever, it needs to be a lifestyle. And we nail the lifestyle, we get the lifestyle. The photo shoot is just a way to celebrate that. The outcome is just a byproduct of changing that lifestyle. And we want to document that. We want to celebrate that. We want to see how far we've come, and we want to also see how far our potential can take us. And that's exactly what I want from my girls. And that's what was the feedback that came out from every single one of them from this shoot was, I'm so proud of what I achieved, but I'm also so excited for where I can go. And I really now truly realize that my potential is unlimited and untapped. And I'm just so excited to keep going. It's lit an absolute fire in me to keep going and keep working on becoming the best version of myself. And genuinely, I think if you're not coming out of a photo shoot feeling that way, you've not used the right method, and you probably should reassess what you're doing to get to where you want to be. Because if you're coming out feeling burnt out, feeling exhausted, feeling like all you want to do is binge and you can't control your appetite and your food focus is so high, then the chances are you went in too hard too fast, and it's not sustainable for you, and it's not going to work for you long term. And yes, that might be what works for some people. Maybe you just want to have that physique for like a day. Maybe you're prepping and you want to document what is unsustainable for you to achieve. But that's not me. That's not what I do with my clients. And that's not what I want to promote. I'm not promoting a body that I can only hold on to for one day. Been there, done that when I competed. It was horrible. I hated it. I looked great, but I felt like shit. And I've never felt so self-conscious or unhappy in what I was doing. And I could not maintain that for the life of me. I would eat one thing and I would just gain all the way back. Could not maintain that for the life of me, and my body was not happy there. So that does not feel aligned with me. That's not what I want to do. I don't think a transformation is worth anything if you can't keep it. What's the point? What's the point of doing all of that work for you to then maybe destroy your relationship with food, destroy your relationship with self, come out the other side, absolutely rebound, gain back that weight and then some, and then end up feeling in a worse position because you feel like a failure because you couldn't maintain that. When realistically, no one can maintain that. It's far too restrictive of a method to probably have used in the first place. So that's really not my goal when it comes to prepping for photo shoots. It really is. Let's change your life. Let's find a lifestyle that really, really works for you, that you enjoy, that makes you become obsessed with the process and obsessed with collecting the small wins, the small bits of evidence each day that show that actually, shit, this really is working for me. And let's celebrate that. Let's document that. I would much rather get in front of the camera, and I actually did this. I jumped into a few of the photos. I wasn't going to, but I did jump into a few of the photos because right now I am 63 kg. I'm a couple kilos heavier than I know I'm comfortable, but this is healthy for me. I've got a regular period now. I can say that, which is amazing. And I am genuinely, I fucking love the life that I'm living. I train. My body feels great. I'm strong. I've got energy. I can also go out and I can eat whatever I want. I can have meals that I love. I can spend time with my loved ones. I just got off the back of drinking every single day for 2 weeks, being at Ascot, going on a holiday, doing all these fun things and not have to panic that my body's going to rebound and I'm going to gain so much weight because my metabolism's shot. No, because actually I'm looking after myself. I'm healthy. My body is resilient. I can do all these things. I went into that photo shoot after 2 weeks of eating out pretty much every day, drinking every day, being on holiday, and I felt so confident. I looked at myself in those photos, and of course, as we do, we judge, we pinprick, we're gonna do that no matter what. But most of them I looked and I was like, actually, do you know what? I feel really bloody good. Not only because I'm happy with the way that I look strong, I look muscular, but also I am so content with the life that I'm living. I really feel like I'm living life to the fullest. And I think life is too short to not live it to the fullest. And that is what I wanted to bring. And that is the story that I want my pictures to tell. That's the story that I want my clients' pictures to tell. If you have a body that you have to sacrifice your whole entire life to achieve, is it worth it? I think the answer to that is no. So that was kind of the why behind the photo shoot, why we did it. I'm so excited. It's something that we do every year. The next one we are going to do in May next year because it was freaking hot. We did it in the middle of a heat wave. So it will be May next year just to be a little bit safe on the safe side for the weather. But it was amazing. And if you are someone that has thought about doing a photo shoot or wanting to do a photo shoot or being overwhelmed because you're like, oh my God, I would really want to do one, but I'm just intimidated because everyone that does a photo shoot is like so lean. That's not the case here. The case here is you bring your best, most confident self at that point in time, and we celebrate that. That's it. And I will help you get there. And I promise you, if you want to sign up with me now, if you want to work with me from today, the amount of change that we can make between now and May is phenomenal. It is next level. If you sign up, if you're consistent, if you trust me, if you trust the process, if you put in the work, I guarantee you will get to May and you will be so proud of what you see. Every single one of my girls looked at a photo of themselves and they said, oh my God, I can't believe that's me. Is that really me? And that's exactly how you will feel. If you decide to sign up now, if you make a commitment, if you do it right, if you do it the sustainable way, if you focus on building a life that you love and you're obsessed with and seeing your body change for the better as a byproduct of that, I promise you're going to be obsessed with the results. You're going to be obsessed with the process. You're going to be obsessed with the results and you're never going to want to stop. The photo shoot in May will just be that fire that's lit up in you to keep going and keep moving forward. So if it is something that you've been thinking about and you've been intimidated, you've been scared, you want to do it in a safe space with an incredible community, an incredible coach behind you, and actually see the results that you really, really deserve and keep them, then make sure you head to the link in the show notes because I will put my coaching application there and you can fill out the form, sign up with me, get to freaking work. The difference between you and next May could be absolutely transformative. If you take the leap, if you invest in yourself, if you finally go all in and use an approach that actually works as opposed to trying to just chase the next quick fix. So that is all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching or listening. And if you want to have a look at the pictures, I'm going to do a BTS of the whole shoot in my next video. So make sure you check out that vlog.